right, everybody, welcome. Good morning. Good morning to Every Day with Sheree. Welcome. This is your daily goal accountability moment. I am Sheree Vejan, co-founder of the Goal Setters Club, author of the 2023 Goals Journal, John C. Maxwell coach. So today's topic is going to be interesting. It's called Keep the Goal, Change the Plan. Keep the goal, change the plan. I'm going to start with a quote. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. So I'm going to read my notes here. Setting goals is an important part of a goal achieving process, but sometimes the path we set out on to reach our goals may not be the right one. So when this happens, it's essential to keep the goal in mind, but be willing to change the plan. So I'm going to start with my personal story. I think maybe 2 weeks ago, I came on and said, okay, I'm going to be doing Every Day with Sheree. I'm going to come on live every day. I have my coach who's keeping me accountable. Hey, did you go live today? Did you go live today? And so I made a commitment. I'm going to go live every day. And then my whole morning started just tearing apart. It interrupted my gym schedule. I started rushing in the morning. The mornings are pretty busy. Even though I get up between like 3:50 and 4, I usually, I make my husband's lunch, I make breakfast, I make our green smoothie, I started getting ready, try to get to the gym by 6 o'clock. But when I started doing the videos every day, I had to decide between the gym and here. Not saying bye to my husband. I don't like that. So today I just waited for him to leave in order to do this video. But I'm on camera and he's over here saying bye and I'm saying bye. So I didn't like that. So I knew I needed to do the videos for a bunch of reasons, to help me overcome my fear of being on the camera, increase my visibility online, help me create more content. But I had to leave for a minute because I knew the videos was important, but I had to switch up the plan a little bit to make sure that I feel comfortable with how things are running at home before I get on the camera. So my plan is going to be switched up. I would love to go live at 5 every morning. And it's a difference in getting up at 4 a.m. and getting up at 4 a.m. to be on camera at 5. Whole different situation. My throat is different. My nose is different. Like things do different stuff in the morning. So I had to switch up the plan. So this week you'll see me, it's not going to be live at 5. So this week you'll see me maybe live. You might see me do some pre-recorded videos. I might have to do pre-recorded videos at night. But I will be here every day. So the goal is to be here every day. That's the goal, to be here every day. But I might have to switch up the plan, and just for a little bit. So I want to give you some tips on the first sign that it may be time to switch up your plan. Maybe you're in the same situation. Maybe you set a goal for yourself to go to the gym. Maybe you set a goal for yourself to do intermittent fasting. Maybe you set a goal to do keto. I think I told you guys a group of people were doing intermittent fasting and they all did the same time. And I just couldn't do that time because I got up before them. I had a different schedule than them. My family has a different dynamic than theirs. And so they drank black coffee. All of them drank black coffee. I like coffee with cream and sugar. So me drinking coffee with cream and sugar it ended my fast. So even though my goal was to do the intermittent fasting, I had to change up my plan. I couldn't have the same plan as them because that didn't work for me. So if you're struggling in your goals, struggling with some things that you set out to do for yourself, don't change the goal, just change the plan. So I'm going to give you I'm going to read my notes here. So when you've been working towards your goal for an extended period of time without making any progress, this could be due to a variety of reasons, such as lack of resources, unrealistic expectations, unforeseen obstacles. In such cases, it's important to reevaluate your plan and determine what needs to be changed in order to make progress towards your goals. Another indication that it may be time to switch up your plan is when you have achieved your goal, but find that it no longer aligns with your values or your interests. As individuals grow and evolve, their priorities and interests can change. It's important to recognize when a goal is no longer meaningful to you, and to reassess your priorities and set new goals that align with your current values and interests. And we talk about this in the before the goals section of your goals journal. There's a whole section dedicated to before you create or write your goals out for yourself to go through that. So this happened to me also. Like, I'm in that right now. I set a goal for myself 2 years ago, and I'm in that goal right now, and I found out that it's not where I want to be. I kind of knew that when I set out to reach it, but maybe I thought I could change it a little bit. Maybe I thought I could change the dynamic of it. I thought I could make a difference, and I probably could, but I don't want to spend my energy doing that to make a difference. So so you might be in something you spent a lot of time going after, and you may realize this is not what I want. I changed my mind. You know, my husband has this favorite saying, it looks good on paper. You know, it looks good on paper. And sometimes it does. Hey, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And then when you get into it, it doesn't pan out how you thought. So, and it's okay. It's okay to switch it up. It may be time to switch up your plan when you find that it's causing you undue stress or anxiety. Pursuing a goal should be positive and it should be a positive and motivating experience. Even though you put in, let me get some water real quick. Even though, yes, it's going to be hard work, you're going to put in work, but you shouldn't be stressed and you shouldn't have anxiety over a goal. So pursuing a goal should be a positive and motivating experience. However, if the process of achieving the goal is causing you to feel overwhelmed or burnt out, it may be time to reassess your plan and determine if there's a more manageable approach that will allow you to achieve your goal without sacrificing your mental health. You know, there's a lot of little posts too where people say, I'm keeping my peace. Keep your peace. You know, if it requires me exchanging my peace for something, you can have it. So when you do decide to switch up your plan, it's important to do so with deliberate and thoughtful manner. And that's what I was doing all last week. Like, how can I do these videos? How can I go live? How can I keep a certain time? Because I like things at a certain time. If I'm going to do the videos every day at 5, because there's a system, it's a schedule, people expect for you to be on, that would be the ultimate for me. But it does not work for me right now with the type of schedule I have. So I have to switch it up. Begin by identifying the specific areas of your plan that are not working and determine what changes need to be made. This may involve redefining your goals, adjusting your timeline, or finding new resources to support you in achieving your goal. Once you have identified the changes that need to be made, create a new plan that is realistic and achievable. This plan should be flexible enough to allow for unexpected obstacles and changes, but still have clear milestones and deadlines. It's important to stay motivated and focused on your goals, even as you make changes to your plan. So, if you find yourself struggling to achieve your goals, consider changing your plan while keeping the goal in mind. It's important to be flexible and adaptable when it comes to achieving success. So remember, the goal is what matters, and how you get there may need to change along the way. So I hope this is helpful for you. I've had to switch up the plan. I don't like switching up the plan, to be honest. You know, you have some people, it's like, okay, here's my schedule. Here's what I eat the same thing. I want the same thing for breakfast. I drive the same way to work. And sometimes you just need to switch it up because you might learn something. There might be a new resource. It might be something that'll help you. I remember, this is totally separate. It has nothing to do with this. I remember, like, I always get the same brownies from Trader Joe's, always. And they're in the same section. I go and I get them. And at one time they were out of them. And I was so like, oh my God, you're out of the brownies? Like, I have these every week. And one of the ladies said, oh, well, this is good. This pancake bread is good. No, that's okay. I eat the same thing. I'll be back next week. Came. But I did. I tasted the pancake bread and I loved it. It became one of my new favorites. So sometimes when you have your mind set on the same thing and you do the same thing, talking to myself because that's how I am, you don't give yourself room to explore or see something different. So in this week, as you are reaching your goals, if you find something that is hard or something that is difficult, make sure you consider changing your plan. So I wanted to share this with you. All right, so you can find us on the web, CoachSheree.com. That's where you can find me, ShereeVejan.com, and then everydaywithSheree.com. So if you want to replay some of the videos, we do have some companion worksheets with these courses, with these videos. Products, you can find our Goals Journal at goalsjournal.net. We also have the Goal Magazine, our business marketing calendar for those of you who are in business. Goals and God, that is our combo pack with our Goals Journal and Prayer Journal. And then our websites. Our VIP course is at goalsettersclub.com. Goalsettersmastermind.com is our Facebook page. And then the Goal Setters Network is our VIP group. For those of you who are not, don't want to be on social media for the day, you can always connect with us there. InsideTheJournal.com. If you have your goals journal and you haven't had a chance to go through it, I go through it and show you what's available to you, because sometimes you get to the end of the journal and say, hey, I didn't know this was there. So I kind of go through that for you. Monthlymeetups.com. We do a monthly meetup here at my house. We go over our goals journal with some of our friends and family members. And if that's something you're interested in doing, we put together a little resource for you if you're interested in having people meet up at your home. And then last but not least, the Goal Setters Club, that is our website. So I want to thank you guys for